All right, you're here because you want the fast track on new releases. Yeah.
That's the idea. Get straight to what matters.
Okay, so let's talk about this Telugu action thriller that's generating some noise. HIT, the third case, starring Nani.
Nani, right. And what's caught my eye immediately is him stepping into this, well, much darker action role. It feels like a shift.
It definitely seems to be positioned that way. This
Yeah.
one's slated for 2025, and Nani's playing SP Arjun Sarkaar. They're calling it a dark transformation.
Dark transformation. So like a real departure for him.
Seems like it. And the plot involves hunting serial killers. Big change in setting, too.
Oh, where has it moved to?
They've shifted it from Visakhapatnam, where the previous ones were, to Jammu and Kashmir. More rugged, maybe?
That definitely changes the vibe.
Yeah.
Jammu and Kashmir, that backdrop could, really amplify the grit and tension of a serial killer story. More isolated, perhaps.
Exactly. And the director, Sailesh Kolanu, he's apparently aiming for that mix psychological depth and raw action.
Okay, so not just action for action's sake.
Hopefully not. The cast also includes Srinidhi Shetty, supposedly adding some emotional weight.
Right, counterbalance the grit.
Yeah, and you've got Surya Srinivas and Rao Ramesh in there too, meant to bring some intensity.
Solid supporting cast then.
But really, all the talk seems to circle back to Nani. The reviews suggest he really carries the film.
Especially the climax, I heard.
Yeah, they're calling it an explosive 30-minute climax. Sounds like that's where his performance really peaks.
Okay, interesting. 30 minutes is substantial. A strong lead can make or break these kinds of thrillers, even if other parts feel familiar.
Well, that kind of brings us to the reactions, doesn't it? It seems pretty split. Fans and critics aren't entirely on the same page.
How so? What are the positives?
Well, lots of praise for Nani, like we said. His commitment, the performance, and also the overall scale of the movie. Production values, action sequences, that sort of thing.
Right, so it looks good, and the star delivers. That resonates.
But then you get the flip side. Some serious criticism about the script being, well, cliched.
Formulaic. Seen it before kind of thing.
Pretty much. And another common point was the lack of a really strong, memorable villain, which, is pretty key in a thriller.
Yeah, a weak antagonist can really deflate the tension no matter how good the hero is.
Exactly. One review gave it 3 out of 5 stars, called it visually grand but formulaic.
Okay, sums up that conflict pretty well.
And then there was this one fan comment, it really stuck with me. Quote, Nani trying to look macho is not his cup of tea. It's not even tea.
Ouch. That's quite pointed.
It is, right. Speaks volumes, I think, about how audiences perceive actors they're familiar with in new kinds of roles. That established image matters.
Definitely. If the macho doesn't feel authentic to the audience.
Thinking about all that we've just discussed, what's your take listening to this? How do you feel about Nani going for this intense, darker character?
And maybe the bigger question for you, the listener, is this. How much does that star performance and the big budget feel matter compared to, say, a predictable plot?
Yeah, here's a final thought to chew on. For crime thrillers today, can that star power and visual spectacle carry a film if the story feels like one we've heard before?
Or do you absolutely need that fresh narrative, that really compelling villain for a movie to truly stick with you long?